Hi, welcome to the Lakeland Workshop. This is my miter saw, Hitachi C12RSH2. It's quite a beast. It's got a 12-inch blade on it, and it's a sliding miter, and it slides on rails, which makes it quite compact. But we'll let you have a look at that very shortly. I've actually been cutting some really hard compressed laminate in a utility room very recently, and I'm afraid that blade has had it. So we're going to change the blade today, and this is how we go about it. First thing to do, of course, is to disconnect the electricity. Now, in my setup, the electric points are actually in the same area as the saw, and so what I did is I installed one of these outdoor waterproof sockets, such that it would be dustproof as well. So let's do this, and just to make sure, we'll pull the plug as well. Okay, power is definitely off. Right, we go for this screw here, and we'll back that off so we get enough room to move it out the way down here. This here is the bolt that we're going to need to take off, and I'm fairly sure that's a 17mm. Turns out it is. And there's a pin at the back that you need to hold to lock the blade in place. I can show you that now. So the pin that we have to depress to lock off the blade is just here. Let me just pull that out a little bit further so we can see it a bit better. Just here, look. There it is. That's fully depressed. That's actually locked the blade as we speak. Okay, now that we've got this guard off, we can press this pin in, and with this particular bolt, what we'll remember is it's left-handed thread, so we're actually going to turn it clockwise to unfasten it. And there it is. Simple as that. You don't want to over tighten these things. Snug is great. So we'll just unfasten that all the way, and we'll take the collet off, and then by depressing this we can pull the guard all the way around out the way, and we can lift the blade off and out. So the blade that we're going to replace is, we're going to use this Saxon blade. It's a 12-inch 305, 80 teeth, and yeah, rated for 5,000 RPM max, which is going to be fine for this particular machine. Right, let's get it installed. So what we do, get our guard out of the way again, lift our blade in, there we are. We'll let that come back around again. Decided to be a bit tricky on me today. Anyway, we'll hold it. The collet itself is shaped so that we need to put it over the top of there in the right area, and then remember, left-handed thread, so in this instance we're going to be turning anti-clockwise to tighten, so we can run that all the way through, and we just switch our drag, put our pin in at the back, and give that a snuggle, and I think that is fine. Fetch our guard back around again, and we'll snug this up as well. And there we have it, one blade changed over. Nice and simple, easy job. Bonus tip time. These things here come with a laser. Might be difficult for you to see just now, but I'll give you a close-up in a second. This laser is actually adjustable, so you can have the laser line on either side of the cut depending on which side that you want to actually utilize. So I'll show you that in close-up now. Okay, now that we've got it set up a little bit closer, now I think you can maybe make out that there's a laser line there. And if we get a piece of material and pop it on the saw, then just with the line where it is at the moment, we're just going to plunge it down and have a quick look to see what happens. Okay, apologies. I didn't turn on the dust extraction. Never mind. So I think you can see that that line is to the left of that particular cut. However, there's a little dial just next to the laser that you can actually utilize, and I think you can see that the line is moving, and you can have it so that it's set up on the other side of the blade here, just like that. So it makes it really simple for you, depending on which way you want to cut, to actually see exactly where the blade is going to hit, which I think is a great feature. So there we have it, the Hitachi 12-inch C12RSH2. It's also the Metabo C12RSH as well. So whether it's Hitachi or Metabo on here, it's the same saw, does exactly the same things. Hopefully that's given you a bit of an insight to two of the functions on this particular saw. If you're looking for anything more, please let me know, and I'll go through the rest of the functions on this particular saw at leisure, if that's what you're looking for. In the meantime, thanks very much for joining in. Please like, comment, absolutely comment, and subscribe if you're that way inclined. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time on the Lakeland Workshop. Bonus tip time. These things here come with a laser, which won't work.